Hi JOLSEs! I bought a makeup session featuring Joel's best budget-friendly picks. Usually, when you start filling your makeup bag with different products, the cost snowballs and your wallet ends up suffering, right? But the products I'm showing you today are all under $15. The prices are unbelievably good, but the quality is also amazing. Let's get ready together, and I'll recommend each product as we go. And guys, the prices I mention are based on the filming date, so they might be a little different when you check them out. Please keep that in mind, okay? All right, shall we start? The first must-have is the BRAYE Nano Corrector Sora. When you mix it with your cushion foundation, it boosts the lasting power of your base and evens out your skin tone all at once. If you remove the sponge tip here, it turns into a tube-type applicator, so you can squeeze some on the back of your hands and apply it right away. Tap it on areas that look dull or yellowish, and you'll see your complexion look noticeably brighter. So for me, and I have a little bit of yellow pigmentation right here on the corners, so I'm going to just tap very lightly and dab it all in. And you can see it's already getting lighter. And for the opposite side, I will be using the sponge applicator, just so that you can see the difference. Now that we've brightened the skin tone with the corrector, let's move on to coverage while adding a natural glow with the INGA Water Glow Daily Cushion in number 21N Light Beige. And the dewy glow is seriously amazing. There's barely any darkening, so I think the longevity is pretty good too. And instead of loading too much onto the product on the puff, it's better to apply small amounts and tap it in layers. For areas that tend to lift, like the nose or the mouth, fold the puff and press it in thinly to make it adhere well. That way you get a natural glowing finish that looks just like your own skin. So I'm going to tap lightly and don't need too much coverage when it comes with cushion. We've evened out the overall skin tone with the base, but we still need to completely cover the dark spots and blemishes, right? TFIT Cover Up Pro Concealer number 01 Neutral. And the coverage is honestly incredible. Since this one comes in a pot type like this, you can lightly tap into areas that you want to cover, like blemishes or dark circles. Rather than blending it out immediately, it's better to apply it, wait a moment until it dries slightly, and then gently blur out the edges so you can achieve an even easier and more perfect cover. And I'm going to just lightly tap for my dark circles because it's very critical, and just lightly tap, tap, tap until it blurs out. Now it's time to boost the longevity of our makeup and give it a soft matte finish. Milk Touch All Day Perfect Blurring Fixing Pact. I really don't like it when my skin gets oily, but this pact smooths out pores and uneven texture. Personally, I like just putting a little bit on my cheekbones so that it's not too shiny throughout the day. Step 2, contouring and eye makeup. Anyone that has tried defining their facial feature, you know that it can be hard to keep your makeup looking natural. But I may have just the right product for you. Etude Reborn Maker Contour Stick in Cool Shading. Since this stick has a natural shadow color, you can emphasize your contours comfortably without any muddiness. Just swipe the stick along your jawline, hairline, nose bridge, anywhere you want, and blend it out. You just need a little bit, and it's super subtle, as you can see. So just go ahead and put a little bit on the nose bridge and a little bit on the tip as well. And this product is super comfortable, and you can just tap it out with your fingers until you get the amount of shading that is right for you. And it looks so natural, right? Now, let's start with the eye makeup. The first step is the key to bright, sparkly eyes. Aegyo살. BBIA Last Powder Pencil number 03 Peach Milk. When you highlight the aegyo살 and brighten the area under the eyes, your eyes look so much bigger and more lively, right? Use the brush to draw a very soft shadow right under the aegyo살 line. Then, with the pencil side, tap lightly at the center of the aegyo살 like you're dotting it on. And blend gently with your finger to emphasize the aegyo살 naturally without overdoing it. Once we've defined the facial contours, we can't forget the brows. Etude Color My Brow No. 4 Natural Brown. I don't even know how many tubes of this I've used already. When your hair color is light, but your brows are dark, it can look a little mismatched. So at times like that, using this brow mascara to naturally lighten your brow color gives you a much softer and more refined look. And I honestly prefer this over pencils because it gives you more control and it's also just faster to finish your brows. It'll also hold your brows in place all day. Now for the BBIA Ready to Wear Eyeshadow 07 Charm, which adds depth to the eyes. Can you believe the price? JOLSE, this shade is a basic contour color that works well on both warm and cool tones, so it goes perfectly with any makeup look. So starting from the base, tap lightly and cover the whole lid, and going in same with the other eye. Now it's time for the touch to the eyes, the eyeliner. UNLEASHIA Easy Glide Flat Eyeliner No. 2 Nude Brown. And the way it glides on is seriously amazing. Rather than a very intense black eyeliner, I prefer filling in the waterline and extending the tail with a soft nude brown shade like this. Look down into a mirror and carefully fill in the waterline between your lashes. Then, when extending the tail, keep your eyes open and follow your natural eye shape, extending it just slightly to create a much more natural and defined look. And then going in with a smudger brush, I'm gonna make it nice and soft, and continuing with the other eye. So, after drawing the eyeliner, it's time to make the eyes look softer and deeper. This is the MISSHA Modern Shadow Matte No. 115 Smoke Oak. JOLSE, I mainly use this shade for blending out my eyeliner, and when you do that, the edges of the liner soften so much more naturally, making your eyes look gentler and instantly deeper. Just like the name, Smoke Oak, it's a subtle brown that isn't too dark, which makes it perfect. Doing this keeps the definition while creating a softer looking eye shape. The finishing touch of eye makeup, Mude Inspire Skinny Curling Mascara 02 Brown. JOLSE, when I choose a mascara, I really care about the curling power, whether it smudges and whether it's a skinny brush. And this mascara checks every box. It lifts even the short and thin lashes one by one while never clumping. Super comfortable brush. You can get every single eyelash. Step 3, cheeks, highlighters, and lips. Now it's time to add a pop of color. We have the CORALHAZE Soft Blur Cheek No. 04 Milky Peach. JOLSE, blush is honestly a magical item that adds the perfect flush to your complexion, right? This Milky Peach shade adds a soft, subtle vitality to the complexion, regardless of whether you're warm-toned or cool-toned. And it finishes with a soft blur that makes your overall skin look so much more prettier, almost like your cheeks were naturally this lovely. Just get a little bit onto the blush and tap the excess, and start along the cheekbones, and a little bit towards the center of your cheeks, right where you smile. We have the 2AN Pure Glash Highlighter in number IV01 Sugar Veil. Highlighter is honestly the ultimate cheat code for bringing dimension to the face, right? This Sugar Veil shade gives a subtle yet luxurious glow that makes your skin look so good. Tap lightly, and you can already see it is so nice and shimmery, but super natural at the same time. And then, the tip of your nose bridge. Now it's time to give the lips a pop of color. The first one is the rom&nd Lip Mate Pencil No. 04 Fig Breeze. This Fig Breeze shade has a muted tone that creates a natural shadow on the lips, making it absolutely perfect for defining the lip line. So I'm gonna overline it just a little bit and then line the entire rest of the lip. You can also fill in the lip as well for a stronger color. The last step is the DEARMAY La Piste Lip Tint No. LP05 Starry, which will add color and vitality to the lips you shaped with the lip pencil. JOLSE, this tint applies dewy and clear while still having amazing lasting power. The MLBB shade Starry suits every skin tone perfectly, so it's truly the best for daily use. So starting from the center, and I want to keep it light, so I'm only doing the top lip and then making it gradient on the rest of the lip. Alright, JOLSEs, we've completed the entire makeup look using Joel's best budget-friendly must-haves. How is it? Isn't the quality amazing for the price? Affordable, but good quality. With all these great value items gathered in one place, you can't help but love JOLSE. And here's my tip. When you're shopping on JOLSE and you've added everything you like to your cart, but you want to order a little more because you don't want to waste the shipping fee, and you still want something inexpensive but high quality, why not add the products I recommended today? I hope the products and makeup tips I shared today were really helpful for you. Use this video as a guide, shop smart on JOLSE, and create a beautiful makeup look. Bye, JOLSEs!